We're in Rochester right now. We're chilling. You know what I mean? Shit.
And they say the sky is wide enough for the birds to fly without touching feathers.
True.
And if you understand that, you're one of the British. And if you don't, then maybe you're one of the feathers.
We're in Rochester, right?
Because we're the go-getters.
Yeah. Mollasses.
There's not one civil rights leader that is black that wasn't killed by a black man.
He said it's racism. Racism practiced by
a
America.
black man
Racism
shot Martin Luther King, you know.
Involves
a black man killed Malcolm X, you know. Don't that show you something? Then Marcus Garvey and everybody, you think killed them. They use you to get you.
The same as it involves a war against the dark-skinned people
That's
in
what
Mississippi,
happened.
Alabama, Georgia, Rochester, Chatham, Medway, New York.
To get
you know, like
people.
so Muhammad Gandhi was killed by white. But we're against those who practice racism. We're against those who drop bombs on people because of their color happens to be different shape than yours.
It still remains constant. It's just a generation of
says we're violent. We're not violent. We're for peace. But the people that we're up against are so violent, you can't be peaceful when you're dealing with them. They accuse us of what they themselves are guilty of. This is what the criminals always does. They will bomb you, then accuse you of bombing yourself. True. Will crush your skull and then accuse you of attacking him. This is what the racists have always done. The criminal, the one who has criminal process developed to a science. Criminal processes developed to a science. Who practices criminal action and then use the press to make you victim. You look like the victim is the criminal. You know what I mean? Like. And the criminal is the victim. This is how they do it. Applause, he said. I mean, applause the people wearing bunkers, basically. I ain't talking dizzy. I'm talking dizzy Gillespie. You know what I mean? And you're here in Rochester, like we're here in Medway, right? Rochester, New York, bro. We're here in Rochester, Medway. You know what I mean? Probably know more about this than anywhere else. You know, than anybody anywhere else. Here's an example of how they do it. They take the press, and through the press, they feed statistics. People want an article, I mean. Call them crime statistics to the white public because the white public is divided. Some mean good, but some don't mean good. Well, obviously, you don't fucking know that anyway. Some are well-meaning, and some are not well-meaning. Well, we know that. This is true. You've got some that are not well-meaning, and some are well-meaning. And usually, those that are not well-meaning outnumber those that are well-meaning. You need a microscope to find those that are well-meaning. You know what I mean? Truth that Malcolm never front. You know what I mean? So they don't like to do anything without the support of the white public, the racists, that are usually very influential in the society. Don't make their move without first trying to get public opinion on this side. Definitely. So they use the press to get public opinion on this side. You know what I mean? When they want to suppress and oppress the black community, what do? They take these statistics and through the press, they feed them. They feed them to the public. They make it appear that the rate of crime in the black community is higher than it is anywhere else. What does that do? Too many words. This message, this is a very skillful message used by racists to make the whites who aren't racist think that since the rate of crime in the black community is so high, this paints the black community in the image of a criminal. It may appear that everyone in the black community is a criminal, and it soon has this impression is given. As soon as this impression is given, so I think I'm gonna fuck it. Then it makes it possible because I already see the word before I'm saying it, and I get all like,
what book is that?
This is a skill. This skill is called science. It's called image making. They hold you in check through the science of imagery. Then even you make you look down upon yourself by giving you a bad image of yourself. some of our own black people have eaten this image themselves. MTV, even BET do that shit. You know, make BBC, fucking CNN, NBC, or ABC, all the
it makes you terrorists.
It makes you them ones and digest it so far until they themselves don't want to live in the black community anymore. And they don't want to be around black people themselves anymore.
But they're going to do it to the Chinese.
True that. It's a science they use very skillfully to make the criminal look like the victim and to make the victim look like the criminal. For example, he said, in the United States during summer, they had riots. I was in Africa
still
for
can't do it to the Afghans, they're having problems.
You know, like,
and the Iraqis, they're having problems.
I
Afghanistan,
like that still.
It's not just
during these riots, or because of these riots,
Alexander the Great,
or after the riots again, the press very skillfully depicted the riots as hoodlums, thieves, because they were busting up.
But you end up doing a runner.
Blood, at the end of the
you
day,
end up leaving.
Now, mind you, it is true that property was destroyed,
right?
but look at it
was
from
trained
another
by
angle.
America, right? Funded by America, armed by America,